What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Real Talk Tuesday. Here with my beautiful co-host, Kelly Lee. What's up?
Hey, Jay. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you.
Thank you. Happy Tuesday to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Glad to be back for another Tuesday. Glad to be here. So, how was your week?
It's been okay so far. You know, some ups, some downs, but I'm hanging in there. How about you?
Same here. A little bit of ups and downs, but for the most part, I'm all right. Hanging more ups than downs. So, that's the best part. That's all we can ask for, right? So,
yes.
So, yeah, definitely. So, as always, we always come with some topics to discuss on Tuesdays, whether it's relationships, friendships, whatever the case, people's stories, all of that. So, and also, when people send me funny videos on Instagram, I try to get to some of those on Tuesdays as well. So we're going to try to get through all of that, have a little fun. So let's see how it go. And also, don't forget, if y'all got some questions, comments, or whatever, don't forget, type it in there, whether it's for me or Kay Leezy, and we will get to them. So definitely appreciate it. B. Halette said, "What's up?" Jay Kelly in the chat.
Hey, B.
Hey, what's up? Gina, what's good?
Gina.
Samara said, "Hey, what's up?"
Mara.
That's right. That's what's up. Cheryl, hey, Cheryl Battle, how you doing?
How are you?
Hey, that's what's up. All right, so the main topic for today is she really just a friend? And I would say this would be more for men than women, because women, they know how to put a brother in the friend zone in a second. Y'all masters of that. They keep them in a little red box like a fire extinguisher, emergency ding in the glass. You just break it, and you got somebody that's been right. You already got somebody that's been wanting you and know about you for however long. You ain't got to start from scratch. So, women to do that all the time, but guys, it's a lot harder to keep a woman in the friend zone if you are attracted to her. I would say if you're not attracted to that lady, then you may be able to keep her in the friend zone longer. Or if you are in a serious, committed relationship and you're mature enough with it, then it don't matter how she looks or what's going on, you would keep her as a friend because you don't want to mess up what you got.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on this, Kelly?
Well, Jay, when it comes to men, you have a significant other and he's talking about my friends, right? My female friends. It's a tough subject, Jay. It's a really tough subject, and it always gets somehow it'll mix into your relationship. Like, is this a friend because y'all already did the thing in the past, so now this is your friend now? Or it's a woman who you've always been attracted to, and she put you in the friend zone, but you still in the cut because you in the red box, right? No, if you have friends, these are meaning like your legit friends, and you in a serious relationship, they now have to be friends of the couple.
Okay.
It has to have some sort of respect there, right? And it's like me. I will always say, I'm not your friends. They're your friends. But they got to have respect for the relationship. You understand? Like, you got to get rid of the fan club when you entering into a serious relationship, because you don't want any disrespect in the midst. And that's what these friends do when it comes down to it. So if they belong in your fan club, you gotta go. And if you slept with the person in the past and y'all like legit friends now, that has to be out in the open too.
Okay.
Because if it come up after, like, what? Why you ain't telling me you slept with her?
Yeah, I mean, that's another layer to it. I didn't think about when I was saying it. I was just saying it in general. I didn't think about the nuance of it, but you made a good point. Are you all friends because you used to do, and now y'all moved on, but you didn't move on bad terms? Y'all just friends. You might feel some kind of way if that person is hanging around or coming around and this and that. But then again, if both sides maturely left and are done with that relationship, you may be okay, but I wouldn't want them hanging around each other alone. Like if it was my woman and she want her best friend or her good friend to hang around and it's some dude they used to sleep together, I wouldn't want him around all the time like that. That's an uncomfortable situation. You know each other in a very intimate way, in a biblical way. and that can get a little messy because then one party could decide they miss out or they realize they messed up or they want to try to hit on another party or catch the other one when they drunk or in a state where they not
vulnerable.
Exactly, and that could always lead to a recipe for disaster. So yeah, they could come around, but they would have to be with when I'm there and it wouldn't be often. They're not one of your go-to what they call fave five friends now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that. Your fave five. All right.
They can't be at every damn function and everything you inviting people. Here they go. Like, wait a minute now. You know, something big and you got 50 people you invited. Okay. But when you down to a 5 or 10 person event even, why are they here again? Popping
Why
up?
are they here? So you see, Jay, this is how a lot of females feel about these friends that the fan club, the men tag along, right? Because you know why they there, right? It was from some relations that had happened in the past, and your new boo does not know. If they, like you said, if they were to find out, they would not want that person in the intimate settings of your relationship. Like, if that be the case, then I have to prove and validate to you that this person is a friend of the relationship, and I am demanding that they have respect for this relationship because I'm the one to set the tone. I'm going to set the tone on how everybody else around me treats you, right? So there's no disrespecting my guy. That's not going to happen. No.
You always make me smile when you say my guy. My guy.
Yes, but if he's my guy, you can't disrespect my guy. Not in front of me. But don't let me hear it either, because you got to go.
I know that's right.
You can't have disrespect in my relationship.
That's what's up. Cheryl Battle. What's up, Cheryl? She said she had to let that friend go when I got married because I turned to him when I got angry with my husband. That's a good point. That was mature of you to realize that too.
Right, bro.
Yeah, what you think about what Cheryl said?
I fully agree with her, because when you have a problem in your relationship, you and that person have to work it out. When you carry it to other people, yes, women do have a way of venting, and sometimes we want a man's opinion on, how men think, but you can't do that when you marry. You can't bring that other person into your relationship. That problem is between you and your husband or you and your wife. So she was very mature, like you said, to make that decision, because that was not helpful. Could you imagine if her husband is to know, oh, this, what you're doing right here is from old boy? What? He would lose it.
Yeah, that would be a hard one if I found out you airing our dirty laundry to a dude you used to smash. What? Of all people, that person, like, of course, they gonna offer advice on how we should break up, of course, or how I ain't worth a damn. So, I mean, what like you was gonna get any good advice, other than leave them and come give me some of that ass. Now, go ahead. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I'll bring this back up.
Cool. I was saying that you just basically have to have respect in that relationship, and the outside friends, that the fan club, because 9 out of 10 times, once there's a problem, that means they're a member of the fan club. They're not an intimate friend that now that person has respected the time that you took to grow with your significant other. No, that's a fan. So 9 out of 10 times, the fan is the problem. And I think that people need to understand the fans gotta go when you want to give a relationship a real and honest chance.
That's true.
If you want to play games, then, that's the recipe for disaster right there. But if you really want to invest into a good relationship, you have to let the fans go. They're not real friends.
Mm-hmm. All right, B. Hallette said, my husband and I both have best friends of the opposite sex, but it works for us. There is open communication and our friends are respectful of us and vice versa.
Right.
The key to that is, and of course you don't have to answer that if you don't want right now, but are you guys friends, people that you may have messed with before, or are the friends wanting to mess with you guys? You may, as a woman, always may not think of a guy as that way, and you think he's just being a friend. And I'm not saying every single guy, of course, that's being nice to you only wants some. Not even close. Yeah, but some guys are being extra nice and doing extra, and that's because they trying to get some, what she say, coochie coupons. He trying to get some of them coochie coupons, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying for this flat tire. That's coochie coupons right here, you know what I'm saying? So, different things that they do, they getting coochie coupons in the future that they want to redeem for a value prize, so it's just like when you go to Dave & Buster's and get them little red tickets, them coochie coupons. So I'm looking to redeem those one day on that egg. You know what I'm saying?
No, those are the people that have to go because they're not good for a budding relationship or a relationship that has respect in the midst of it. No, that means you have options. So you're not giving me your all anyway because you interacting with your options, right? Like she said, respect comes first because there's no way I'm gonna you can't disrespect my guy. It's just not right. It's not possible. So at the end of the day, when you put the respect in there, you're gonna show respect to your person, love and appreciation, and things will work out at that point. But the fans gotta go. Once you in the fan club, once you got the coochie coupon, that person is they are a red flag.
So they just got a bunch of coupons they can't redeem.
No, you got to burn all of them coupons, Jay. Burn it. Get rid of it by fire. Okay? Never to return again.
Okay.
You got to see them like this in the street, like, and that's it. Keep it moving.
I know how that go. B. Hallette said, we didn't previously date those friends. However, we have exes that we are still cool with. The key is respecting boundaries. There you go. And that's true, And I don't think it's a problem. It's just if you got those people popping up at every function, or you talking to them about our dirty laundry and other stuff, or they always calling, blowing up the phone all the time. That's why she say respect too, because that's disrespectful. So.
Also, Jay, what about this, right? You got to know your person. So if you are holding on to or still have solid relationships with exes, and you're with someone who don't go for that, then y'all not equally yoked. Y'all can't be in that relationship because that person is going to continue having insecurities about these exes in your life, right? And then y'all going to try to be changing one another to be like, I'm comfortable, be comfortable with it. And the other person's like, but I'm not. That's arguments. That's a bunch of bangarang in the midst of the relationship that you don't want to deal with. So you have to also know that person when you get to know them to be able to be honest and loving and considerate to that person. Because if you can't deal with it, that's how you honestly feel. You shouldn't be robbed of that feeling. You just have to find somebody else who's on your same wavelength, right? Like B is saying, she and her husband were on the same wavelength. Like me, depending on the relationship with that ex, no. That's a dub.
You got to get that up out of here.
I never had no ex who was like, oh yeah, I'm cool with you being Kelly friend. All right. You can stay there.
Not with my guy.
No, exactly. I had to get cut off. Like, I thought we would be friends forever. Like, she ain't dealing with that. Not you. I got like 2 others, but not you. That's a dub.
I hear that.
Right. So you got to be in tune with what works for you and your partner in order to have the respect in the midst of your relationships. Because some people just can't deal with it. And rightfully so to them, you know? Mm-hmm. But all of that needs to be discussed. Mm-hmm. We need to talk. I think we should do that next week. You know, you talk about the upfront questions. Mm-hmm. That needs to be one of them.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and we'll talk about this news story about this young lady that popped up. A lot of people heard about it. A lot of people didn't. And it goes with somebody we all know, Brooklyn's finest, Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, my gosh.
His daughter is now in the news for trouble. She all grown up. Mm-hmm. And Tiana Wallace, his daughter, posts boyfriend's $1 million bond and hit and run that seriously injured a mother and her toddler. But the thing is, she had to post her house up for sale to get that. What? Yeah, so that's how the $1 million bond was posted. Is that she had to do that. Let's see. Wallace's longtime boyfriend, with whom she shares an infant, was 28-year-old Tyshawn Baldwin. It says on August 10th, officers conducted a routine traffic stop in Queens. He initially complied, but when they asked to exit his vehicle due to a suspended license, he took off in his 2021 Durango Hellcat. He then ran into 3 pedestrians, including a food delivery man and a mother who was pushing her 2-year-old daughter in a stroller. This is all for a suspended license. This dude could have paid the ticket, did whatever, and been gone. Now he done hit all these people. All 3 suffered serious injuries. 6 days later, he surrendered and was given $1 million bail, which his hip-hop heiress girlfriend posted by using her $1.5 million Brooklyn home as collateral. Baldwin's charges include 17 counts of first-degree assault, reckless endangerment, endangering the welfare of a child, and other charges. If convicted, he faces up to 25 years in prison.
Oh, he getting it.
Mm-hmm.
17 counts of first-degree assault. Oh, he getting it. 17 counts. Oh, they getting him on something. Child, endangering the welfare of a child.
Yeah,
that's definitely there because it was a toddler. So he getting that one. This is why, you know, people have to understand. You got to understand the charges, because they're gonna put charges on you that they believe can stick.
Right.
You know, sometimes we don't agree with the charges. But that's how you kind of get understanding if they want to chump up charges or whatever. But these charges are sticking.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tressa said is she Faith's daughter. I think Faith and Biggie had a son.
Yeah, they had a son.
Yeah. and this is the daughter in the picture right
From
here.
before.
Right.
I think he had a daughter first, and then Faith
Right.
and him had a son.
This is the girl that he wasn't taken care of for a while when he was with Faith. If you all see the video, remember the mama came to the door, the movie, and she was asking where the money or Faith or whatever, Biggie. So that was before relationship. So
That's so crazy. So he had a suspended license,
yeah.
and
When he got pulled over and they asked him to get out the car, because if you got a suspended license, they will take you to jail.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
you'll get out in a couple hours. It's not like they're going to lock you up. They just take you for processing. And,
Right.
you know, you get a little paperwork. And if you pay the tickets and do all of that before you go to court, you'll be all right. I've had to go through that, unfortunately.
So he was pulled over for that. He had the suspended license, and then he sped off
Sped
from
off.
police
Sped off from the police. Hit all these people.
and a baby.
Yeah, and now $1 million bail, which means she had to put down what 100,000, 10%, right? So that's $100,000 she put down. Now she used that house, which is worth 1.5 million. I mean, I doubt she got the whole 1.5 million out. That means the house would have had to been paid in full, and they
Right.
probably still wouldn't have gave 100%. They'd have gave 80%. So. You know, who knows if that house is paid and what the percentage is, but she at least put down a minimum of $100,000 to get this fool out. So,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Jan, that was her name, Jan. That's her mama, Jan, mama.
I just don't have any clue. I don't know what to say for this, Jay. I just don't know. Like, let me hear what your opinion is on what do you think she should have done. I mean, they didn't say that was her husband. So it's her baby father. They live together, from what I gather, right?
Yeah.
What do you think she should have done? Did she do the right thing?
Yeah, she's 29 years old. So she not a kid. She good and grown. 29. She damn near 30. Somebody asked me how old she is. So let's say she's 29. So she can fuck around and be homeless if this dude don't have the money or be trying to pay back at least $100,000.
Right.
And even if he gets out, how they gonna pay this $100,000? Will you get your bail back if he gets off? I mean, I don't remember how
if he
that
gets
works.
off, but he ain't getting off.
Right.
I think if you get off, but he's not getting off. They got the charges to secure time.
Right, and he hit enough people, so you know.
Right. Jason,
She shouldn't. If I was giving her advice, I would have told her, don't do the house, because you and your kids need a place to stay, and it's hard out here right now. And the last thing you want to do is, I
tie your
doubt
house up into that.
right. She won't go homeless, I don't think, off of this, but she may have to downsize and be renting an apartment somewhere. When she had a $1.5 million house. Now in New York, that ain't no mansion like you may be thinking in some other parts of the country. Yeah, but it's a nice spot. You know, it's better than nothing better than renting an apartment in some places.
That's your home.
Yeah, because it's yours, right? It's your home. So I would have advised her not to. But $1.5 million home where I'm at, that's a mansion. You know, that's a mansion. Swimming pool, indoor, outdoor. You can have everything you ever wanted here. So,
Right.
But yeah, I would have told her not. Though.
Yeah, I did. She would have needed some advice. She definitely would have needed some counsel for that because
they're gonna have to start selling Biggie holograms to pay for it. Shout out to Trust and See. Biggie holograms. Oh,
yes,
that's messed up though, man.
it's really messed up, and I'm sad that she had to put in that situation. But why are you running from the police? It make you think like, is there something else wrong? Is something else going to come up? I mean, you got stopped. Why are you running from the police?
Right. That was dumb. And
right.
Once they
and look what you did, and you had casualties because of that decision. Really?
Yeah, and it's stupid because by the time they pull you over, they got your license plate number. You know.
So he had to turn himself in. Now you fleeing, the scene.
Yeah, because then he got to the point where when you talking to them, now they seen you, so you can't say somebody stole the car. It wasn't me. We saw you. We was talking to you. We know it was you. So that was a bad move all the way.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah,
very unfortunate.
Sometimes ladies get in relationships and love that dude and don't realize when maybe they should start to move on. And so I don't know enough details about their relationship to say if she should or not, but this is not a good look. I definitely know that. This is not a good situation. So
fully agree with you, Jay. Fully agree with you.
Yeah. All right. Now this right here is another video clip, Instagram, and this guy's talking about this doctor that a lot of people don't know a lot of money about. I mean, money, a lot of information about. What I was thinking is, B. Hallett said that was dumb. And remember that lotto winner that spent $21 million on her boyfriend's bail money.
What?
That's an idiot.
Say it again, Jay.
Boy, straight up. Wrong people win the lottery.
What? Nah. She bugging. That's crazy.
How many people did he kill with $21 million bail? What the hell?
Exactly. Like, first of all, why would he have a $21 million bail? If that's the bail, then he should get no bail.
Exactly. Like,
what was that about?
What did he do? Kill everybody in this month?
Yeah, had to be everybody.
Right. He killed everybody. All right. Here go the video about this doctor. Let's see what he says.
Well-regarded cancer researcher was accused of purposely injecting patients in Puerto Rico with cancer cells. Welcome back to episode 8 of Hidden Medical History. Let's talk about Dr. Cornelius Rhodes. Dr. Rhodes was an oncologist who was sent by the Rockefeller Center to San Juan, Puerto Rico to study anemia. Rhodes, however, was not pleased with where he'd been placed. One night after a party, he found out that his car had been vandalized. His response was to go to his office and write an incendiary letter to his colleague. In the letter, Rhodes wrote, "They are the dirtiest, laziest, most degenerate and thievish race of men to ever inhabit this sphere." He then went on to say, "I've done my best to further the process of extermination by killing off 8 and transplanting cancer into many more." The next morning, a colleague found the letter and went public with them. Here's what's crazy. Rhodes just left Puerto Rico and went to New York. Rhodes and the American media said it was a joke. Later in life, he was on the cover of Time magazine. In the 1930s, this well-regarded cancer...
All right, so what do you think about a little bit of this stuff coming out? More and more about people pretty much doing evil experimentation, or that wasn't even an experiment, that was just plain malicious medical things that happen. And in a way, I think it's influencing society today to not trust medical professionals with these vaccines and stuff. What are your thoughts on this and that guy?
It's hurtful to hear. Sadly, it's not surprising because we know these heinous thoughts and feelings, about us, but towards us. But dang, man, when you see stuff like that, I mean, I feel exactly the same sentiment as you. This is what makes, a lot of people very skeptical. Like when you hear stuff like this, it's like, wow, who can I really trust? Now, like when people go to see doctors, apart from a regular annual checkup, that means something's wrong. So you're going to someone at your most physically vulnerable time to have in the back of your head that, dang, they may just be looking at me in the most heinous way. You see what Tressa said? I'm simply not surprised. It's sad that when we hear these things, it doesn't take us for like the gasp. You know what I mean? Like, geez, it's horrible, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. I talked about that one show on HBO. It's actually a series called Baby God, and it came out last year on HBO. It's on HBO Max. I highly recommend people give it a look. It's about this doctor that was working at fertility clinics, and while he would have the women up in the stirrups with their little hoo-ha in the air, he would go in the next room and beat his meat and come back and inject them with his own semen. They thought they were getting different donors. The stuff they picked out, they was getting him. And he did it to so many people for so long. Look at how old he got, in his 90s. Never went to prison, none of that stuff. And has like hundreds of kids in the world. And like they are upset that happened to their mothers. But like, what can you do? The crime is you. Like, the only way to get rid of it is to get rid of you.
So, Jay, is this the same story, or does anybody in the chat know if this was the same story that Netflix did a story on recently? I did not watch it because when I found out that the man was not arrested, I was so hurt. And I mean, I was really hurt. Like you said, Jay, the results of that crime is you.
Yeah.
You know, how are you supposed to feel? And he didn't know jail time. I think it's because they said that there was no precedent at that point for it. So in those cases, I mean, in future tense now, a precedent was set. But at that time, there was nothing in the law books about that. That's why he did no time. Is that it?
No. What happened with this one, I didn't see what you're talking about with Netflix, but he was in Vegas, like right outside of Vegas, this guy. But he had good lawyers and he had money, and they basically settled out of court and paid some money to the victims or something like that. And one thing about this dude is he adopted 2 girls, and he was like performing pap smears and stuff and all kind of stuff on these 2 girls. And he did it. And then these girls are grown now, and they're like protecting his legacy and everything. They've been left all his money and everything. So now they're getting sued.
What is that? What do you call that syndrome again? Is it
Munchausen or something like that? Stockholm
syndrome, right? When you get attached to your abuser or something like that. Jay, those stuff like that really gets to me. I'm not even gonna lie, it gets to me. And those are the things that make me emotional, because I'm just so, like, when I hear it, I feel like, I don't know, it's like super, super emotional though, like I want to cry, and I just get like that when I hear those stories, because
that's a very intimate violation.
Right. You're defenseless at that point. You know what I mean? And you're taking advantage to the highest extent. Like, that stuff is so heartbreaking, but it's heinous. It's a heinous crime. And this guy got away with it scotch-free.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. And his family is still getting away with it, because they ain't going to settle with none of the people that are trying to, get some type of settlement today. They ain't going to settle with him, because now they defend his actions and stuff.
I can't stand it.
Yeah. And to think of what they went through, you would think they would, but then they ain't ready to give up all their money they just got, I guess. So money is crazy how buying stuff means more than anything else. Buying a bunch of stuff. Because that's all money is for, is buying stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you need a certain amount.
People's lives.
Right.
Like, you see what Cheryl just said? It's hard. It's really, really hard when you go in there. And like I said, you're at your most physically vulnerable. And you have no other choice. We're trained to look at doctors and people in the medical profession as esteemed individuals. You know what I mean? We have to look up to them. Not only are they taking care of us, they're the money that's attached to the title. We're bred to know that they are above the rest, right? And we're putting our lives, our vulnerable bodies in their hands. And you've got some sick, twisted people out there who just want to take advantage. Like, that is heartbreaking to me.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't hold doctors in that regard. I think it's too much secrecy around the medical field, too. For example, we don't know how much stuff costs. Any other thing that we do, we know what it costs. You can shop around. Hey, to get an x-ray is this, is that, or whatever. Or to deliver a baby at this hospital costs this amount, whereas at that hospital costs that amount. And you get this or that. We don't know what you get and what you don't in money. And you know what I mean? They don't.
That's how they could be corrupted and compromised.
Yeah, exactly. You would have to have more competition in pricing and services if the consumer knew what the prices were. But we don't know what the price is. Oh, I heard this is a good hospital because that's what we heard. I heard that's a bad hospital because that's what we heard. We don't really have statistical information to go off of, you know. I heard this person was in the waiting room for hours and died. Don't go there, you know. And then those rumors spread around cities, and that's how people know which is the good one or the bad one. But, you know, we wouldn't say that about any other business. We would have information. So, you know, we should definitely have more information when it comes to the medical industry, because we as consumers don't know nothing. We don't even know about our own doctors, but to a certain amount. I know that you can look up stuff, but the average person don't know where to go and what to do to look up their doctor information.
Yeah, that do no harm went out the window when they got compromised by the dollar, right?
Money, man. Doctors. That's why it's a good movie, another movie to plug to watch. And this is a movie I like, and I enjoy a lot of his movies, Michael Moore. But he made a movie called Sicko in 2007. And it's really good. He talk about the medical industry. He go over there to UK where they got the universal health care. And this was in 2007. He goes to Cuba. He goes all over different places checking out different health care, comparing different things. And I mean, it's really good. Show how Americans can't get their medications, different stuff. But Sicko is really good, worth watching. I believe this is even in the on Amazon Prime. So I believe so. But yeah, this is a good one to watch, and it really breaks down a lot of the things that's going wrong with our healthcare industry, and why doctors are making millions over here, but how people are sicker. Whereas over in the UK, the doctors may make a few $100,000 a year, but people are healthier, and the doctor does less. Yeah, so
the money isn't keeping us sick. Sad to say. You get money by treating the issue. You don't get money by curing it, right? That's why they've been researching all these cures for all these years, right? Because the money comes from maintaining the problem, not fixing the problem. If it fixed the problem, it's one and done. But if you maintain the treatment, it's continuous cash flow.
Okay. B. Hillette said, you got to request the self-pay price for procedures and services prior to insurance being applied. When insurance is applied, the prices go up. Okay, makes sense. I didn't know that, though. So, you see what I'm saying? Most people use insurance, so that's why they're able to keep prices away, because you don't know what your insurance is paying or what they want. But that's good to know for anybody out there.
Good to know.
Yeah, what's the self-pay price? So they may do better for you, or it may not make a difference. Who knows? But I doubt
at least you know.
Yeah,
at least you know.
Right.
And no one is half the battle, Jay.
G.I. Joe. Shout out to Jocelyn. She said, that's crazy. I now have to be given a 3rd degree, showing ID, and asking if I'm pregnant to get my arthritis medicine because now they are saying it's being used for abortions. Wow.
Oh my gosh!
And Jocelyn,
really?
and Jocelyn is in Texas.
Wow! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's horrible.
So, okay, Jocelyn, let me ask. When they're asking if you're pregnant, are they making you do a pregnancy test, or they're just asking?
Yeah, because if they ask, they might as well not. Because if you are pregnant, say no.
No.
Right. I'm just 20 and I need medicine for arthritis.
Oh, no, don't worry about this. This is just gas in my belly. That's why it looks like that. Like,
Right.
I'm not pregnant.
I'm 17 and my arthritis is flaring up.
Mm-hmm. Traumatic arthritis that I got from some things that had happened to me in the past.
In the midsection.
Thank you. Yes, I have arthritis in my belly button.
No,
Thanks.
that's just ridiculous.
For real.
And you got to be telling somebody that you don't know at some damn Walgreens or something or CVS, right, about this. And if you say yeah, she won't give it to you now and report you. What if you get pregnant?
Flag you.
Yeah.
Right? Flag you.
What if you are pregnant and you do have arthritis? Now what?
Oh, so maybe that medication will not be for pregnant people since they're attributing it to abortions, Jay. Because some medications you can't take if you're pregnant. That's some girl stuff, Jay.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Tressa said, I know someone from Texas who had to move away to get her medicine.
Jeez.
Damn.
What's going on?
Don't mess with Texas. Is that what they say?
Montana? Damn, don't mess with Texas, for real. Shit. You always, you know what? But people who seek medical attention, if they're moving, they always have to find out if what their medical illness is, if it can be treated and how it's treated where you want to move to. You know what I mean? Because the worst thing for you is to get there and settle down and realize that there's some issues and complications with getting whatever it is you suffer from addressed properly.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, Jay. This world is crazy.
Very, very.
Give us another video, Jay. You're going to making me emotional.
All right, I'm trying to load this one video up. It's taking forever. All right, hold on.
Is it a funny?
I'm trying to load up a funny one so we can go out on a happy note.
But okay, so whilst you're trying to load it up, I was seeing that B had put in a comment on our topic for tonight, and she said that she doesn't really trust somebody who doesn't have platonic relationships with the opposite sex. Like, if you can't have a platonic relationship with the opposite sex, then, that'll give her an eyebrow raise.
Right.
I think so to a degree. But the fact is, a lot of people, their relationships are just not platonic. Like, okay, so here's what disturbs me. I see it more in younger females. Oh my gosh, he's my best friend. Like, dude, this guy is he's in Jay's red box, that emergency red box. That's why he's your best friend, sweetie. He don't know nothing about you being his best friend. He's just waiting for that opportunity that you feel, maybe a little insecure or whatever the case. Because, contrary, girls don't need to be, twisted, tipsy, right? She could just be insecure in the moment. And I could get it from this dude. He hype up her energy a little bit, right? That's what the dude is waiting there for. He's not your friend.
Okay. Coming with that fire. All right. I got a funny video. This video is hilarious to me. A lot of times all it need to do is be simple, and it's hilarious. I love pranks, and this prank is so simple yet perfect and hilarious. This guy is at the beach trying to wash off at the shower, but for some reason he just can't get clean.
I'm putting myself on mute.
No, leave it on last.
Yo, I'm not coming out.
He poured some more shampoo in his head. He tried to wash it off. He thought he was done washing the side. He looked at the bottle like, damn, this shampoo's soapy.
It's good.
Look, he put some more in there. This dude think he started going faster. This dude looked like he's straight from Wakanda over here.
Yo, no, he Hulk. He is Hulk. He's exactly what Hulk looked like.
Look at he's frustrated. He want to beat the soap up.
If you made him green, he would be the Hulk. He was trying to be the.
Hulk smash!
Yes. That guy up top, he's relentless, though. He's really relentless. Done.
Why is he yelling like the Hulk, man? Oh my God. Oh man, that was a good one right there.
I'm so done with it. Like, I'm thinking, would I behave like that? I may have.
No. I don't know what that.
I'm done.
Yeah, man, that was
His
hilarious.
antics were too much. Like, would you act like that if you could?
I wouldn't have did that. I'd have been like,
You
man, what
don't know,
the?
Jay.
What
I know it
the?
would have frustrated me. After the second time, I probably acted up a little bit too. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I might have did. I wouldn't have been. Got on my knees, pounded the ground. Hulk smash! Hulk no need soap. Hulk clean. Why soap don't go away? Hulk ready go home.
I'm done.
Yeah, he was yelling like he got child support papers in that
He
mail.
was Hulk. He turned into
Right.
Hulk. He
That's
turned
not
into
Hulk,
Hulk.
baby.
Oh my God. When you find that one from, I mean, I saw that one already. That had me in stitches.
Yeah, that was hilarious. All right. Before we get up out of here, Jocelyn said, Jay, besides co-workers, do you have female friends in the friend zone only? Yeah, I do. But it's for a lot of different reasons. But, yeah, I do. And one of the reasons that's not that I got put in there, because I don't get. I mean,
So you have them in the friend zone because they put you in the friend zone, so you just chilling in the friend zone.
right? You put me though. I already put you there.
Exactly. Stay there. I'm done.
Right? No, it ain't that reason. But
So you gonna tell us one of the reasons, Jay?
I mean, I enjoy talking to ladies and ladies' companies, so sometimes that's just the reason there. And then a lot of different stuff going on with people and things. Maybe they already doing something or in a relationship. Not to say if they wasn't, I would be coming for them. But different things happen, different reasons, different ages. Maybe that may not be my type, but I like them. But everybody that maybe some is my type, but that don't mean everybody that is your type you gotta get some from. So
well, let me ask you this now. So you have friends and they're in the friend zone, right? And you develop really, really good friendships with these women. And then you get your woman now. You get some nice young lady who finessed in the J, and she's just like, now you got too many female friends. Like, what's good with these friends? Like, You can't have so many female friends. What are you going to do?
Well,
but you really like this girl now. You're checking for her hard.
Yeah, but if she really liked me, then she would already know these are my friends, because I would have told her. It wouldn't have been a secret. So, I mean, like, I like people to have some business and something to do and some friends and stuff, because I'm not your entertainment package now, so you got to have more friends than just me. So,
right, I agree.
You need somebody else to talk to other than me all the time. So, you know, I want the same courtesy. But
what if the girl you met now and you checking for her real hard?
It ain't gonna work.
Jay,
I don't have a lot of female friends. Now, I ain't say I got a lot. I got a few. I don't have a lot of people I would call a friend to begin with, but on that note.
So she can't have a lot of male friends.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't count how many or limit how many she have, but depend on how friendly they are and get. You know, I wouldn't say the number is the problem as much as who they are, what they about, and what are they doing when they are being friendly.
So this is the interaction, right? It's the interaction and the respect. Like, you can't be having your friends calling you all hours in the night just to shoot the breeze. No, that is not a friend, because that friend will have respect for your relationship, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And right, so you would know.
All right, shout out to Montana Max with the super chat, the first super chat of the day. Appreciate you. He said, Kelly, what part of New York are you from? I was born in Long Island.
Spread love is the Brooklyn way, okay?
Oh.
Yes.
And Savannah said, and I got a video for you, Montana. Kelly looking so young using oil of Olay. Kelly
it's
actually got
Epiphany, Savannah, but we're gonna tell you about that at a later date.
Right. Y'all, we got some stuff. Kelly actually already has some stuff already out, so that y'all can be looking as glowing and youthful as Miss K over here, K Leezy.
Okay, Jay.
And I'm laying it on thick.
Yes, but I do have a skincare line, guys, and Jay is going to help me make my YouTube debut soon, so stay tuned.
There you go. Make sure y'all pick up a bottle.
Yeah, it's Epiphany. It's Glow Oil.
Right.
Yes, right. Thank you, Savannah.
Savannah say I use Jamaican castor oil for my hair.
I use a little dab of it every now and then. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. I just drink it. No, I don't drink that stuff.
No,
yeah, be toe up from the flow up.
Hello.
Right.
We're going to be able to talk to you for days if you drank that, okay?
Boy, I have a diamond in there I need to dislodge or something.
You better come out with a big diamond.
Yeah, straight up. No way.
Oh, gosh. You definitely gonna have the shivers.
For real. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through for another Real Talk Tuesday. K Leezy, blessed to have you as always.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it 100%.
No problem. Thank you for coming. And everybody, y'all be safe out there. Appreciate y'all for coming through, watching, supporting. Everybody with the super chat, appreciate it. Well, Montana Max, I guess. But appreciate all the support. Let me play that video before we get up out of here for you, Max. Spreading love.
Yeah. Yes. I like that move at the end. Yes.
What? Everybody, y'all get y'all some rest tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, actually not tomorrow, but Friday. And y'all have a good one. Be safe. I'm out of here. Deuces.
Deuces.
Peace.